Hello everyone. Thank you for giving me a moment of your time to watch this video. Today I'm going to cover why I think this business is amazing and why you shouldn't give up on it too soon, a bit about me and how I was able to get to six-figure royalties with a full-time job, why I think people are not succeeding in this business, what makes the self-publishing success strategy different to other courses out there, and much more. I will be sharing more about what's inside the course, and if you stay until the end, you will be able to take advantage of a launch price discount. So let's get started. A little bit about me. My name is Ben, and I'm from not so sunny England, where we are having a terrible summer so far. I have a lovely little family who give me daily purpose and drive me towards greatness. They can also drive me crazy at times, but I'm sure you feel that way about your families as well. So here we are. This is my partner Lorraine and my son Kian, who is 4 years old. And that is my niece that I'm holding in the photo. One child is plenty enough for me right now. I love anything to do with fitness, and I try my best to stay in shape, which is very hard when you have so many other time commitments. I love playing chess from time to time, and I also love racing go-karts as well, which may make me sound like a little kid. Last month, I completed 10 years of service at my regular job. I work on the railway, repairing and replacing the overhead electric power lines and all of the supporting equipment. It is the best job I've ever had. I work with friends, we have a laugh, and the work itself is pretty easy. It doesn't require much brain power. We just have to lift the equipment into the air, tighten nuts and bolts, and attach the overhead wires to it. So it's nice and simple stuff. I've mentioned this numerous times, but I actually go there to switch my business brain off. I like going there and being told what to do more and more these days, because as self-publishers, we have to make hundreds of tiny decisions about colors, fonts, niches, and so on. And it can get a bit exhausting. What did I get for 10 years of service? They gave me a £150 gift voucher, and I can claim a nice meal to the value of £120. Do you think that's a nice reward for 10 years of service? I think it was pretty nice, to be honest, because other companies probably don't give you anything in return. Anyway, I've always strived to do better financially and have the entrepreneurial spirit in me. If you're watching this, obviously you have it too. Since my late teens, I've tried tons of money-making ventures like Forex trading, dropshipping, affiliate marketing, buying and selling on eBay, selling fitness supplements, you name it, I've tried it. However, all of these ventures led to disappointment, often losing money rather than making it. And let me tell you, failure after failure can really get you down. You start to think that you just don't have it in you to be successful. You don't have the right stuff. You start thinking that maybe you're not smart enough, and all of these feelings of self-doubt. As I progressed in my job and received more pay rises, I became a bit more comfortable. That was until Lorraine announced that she was pregnant in 2019. And I apologize if you've heard this story before, but the truth doesn't change. So when she told me that she was pregnant, of course, I was over the moon at the thought of becoming a dad for the first time. But I was also shaken to my core. I started to panic at the thought of having to support a little family, another mouth to feed, buying all the expensive baby items, Lorraine not being able to work her full-time job for a while, nursery fees, paying for overpriced holidays in the school break, buying the latest branded clothing for Kian as he grows up, buying his first car, his first house, etc. As you can probably tell, I am a terrible overthinker. The idea of these future expenses and wanting the best for my unborn child lit a big fire underneath me. I had to take action. So, long story short, I searched for ways to make money online and came across self-publishing low and medium content books. My initial goal was to make enough money to replace some of Lorraine's wages, as she would eventually go from full-time to part-time work. Back then, I remember thinking, if I can make an extra $500 a month, that would be incredible. Fast forward to today, I've done a little bit better than that. Last year, I earned just under $80,000 in royalties from self-publishing. And that works out to about $6,500 per month before expenses and tax. It's still crazy to me that this money-making venture actually worked after feeling like a failure so many times. It's even crazier considering that I've been able to achieve these figures alongside working a full-time job and all of the other little income streams that I've added over the last couple of years. Now, I've not only supported my family, we have reached financial freedom. The meaning of financial freedom will differ from person to person, but for me, it means that I have the choice on when to leave my job and never work for someone for the rest of my life. Plus, we have the choice to fully pay off our mortgage if we wanted to. After I quit my job in the next 4 months, I will be able to decide when or if I want to work on any given day, and more importantly, I get to spend more time with my family, which has always been a big goal of mine. If you have been following my journey for a number of years, I've been clear that I don't earn money to spend it on fancy clothes or cars, but to give me time freedom in the future. I want to be as present as possible in my son's life, especially as he gets older. My dad passed away when I was around 9 years old, so I guess I'm trying to overcompensate and be there as much as I can as Kian grows older. So thanks to self-publishing, my goal of quitting my job has been achieved, or it will be in the next 4 months at least. And myself and my family are very grateful for that. Now, I get a little bit torn when talking about my results and how great everything is, because unfortunately, that is not the reality for most of you. Most see no sales or very few, and hearing someone talk about how fantastic everything is like rubbing salt in a wound. So on one hand, I'm very passionate about how this opportunity can dramatically change your lives and give your family the best future. I almost want to shake people and be like, don't quit, don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. But I also don't want to come across like I'm trying to sell you a dream. I know it can sound unrealistic and a bit salesy, especially if you haven't been following my journey over the years and haven't seen the growth. Looking at this image, you can see the power of consistent effort over the years, but most people quit too prematurely. So from someone that knows this business works, let me tell you why you should commit to it and not give up too soon. Making money online is the future. It's even better if the online business can be automated to a degree. Unlike most jobs where we physically have to be there and exchange our time for a fixed amount of money, with self-publishing, after the initial work has been put in to create the book, this book can potentially make us money while we sleep, spend time with our families, or even when we're at our regular jobs. Recently, I put a post up when I was on holiday with my family. While I was sitting next to the pool drinking a cocktail, the royalties were still coming in, and it is a truly wonderful feeling. I haven't come across many businesses that can be semi-passive like this. Like, I've got books that I made in 2019 that still sell to this day, which is crazy to me. With regular jobs, we exchange our time for money. And because we only have a limited amount of hours that we can work each day, it is hard to become rich, unless it is an extremely well-paying job. So although I love my job on the railway, I was never going to become rich and retire early from working there. I would have retired in 32 years' time at the age of 67. Now, I have a great job, but I can't imagine having to work 32 years at a job that I didn't like. And that is probably why a lot of you are in this group. You're trying to give yourself and your family the best future, and that requires you being in their life more. Another reason I love this business is because it is very hands-off in terms of fulfillment and dealing with customers. You probably already know this stuff, but we don't have to buy and hold products. We don't have to spend time packing and sorting out delivery. We don't have to deal with customers and returns. Amazon deals with all that stuff, which saves us a lot of time and headaches. Another win for us. Also, something that a lot of people don't know is you can actually sell your KDP account for a lot of money eventually. I've had lots of people message me asking to buy my KDP account. They are probably scammers, but you can actually sell your KDP business on a legit site called Empire Flippers. On that site, you can sell a range of different online businesses, so it's worth checking out. A friend of mine sold her KDP account for over $150,000. This was just 2 years after she first started publishing. So if you ever wanted a large sum of money quickly, or you wanted to go on to do something else or retire early, selling your account is a possibility when you get to a good level. But another big plus is that you can transfer the skills you've acquired from this business to other businesses, such as selling digital products on Etsy and so on. For example, if you've taken the time to create a book interior for KDP, you can easily then sell that same interior on Etsy as a printable version. That is what I do, and it provides another income stream for not much additional work. So why do I think that most people don't see success in this business? Well, over the last 3 or 4 years in this Facebook group, I have virtually met thousands of people. They come into the group very excited, very motivated, and they ask lots of questions. But as the weeks and months go by, most of them slowly disappear. I never hear from them again, which is a shame. I would say that the average lifespan of a group member and someone that tries Amazon KDP is roughly 3 months. Then they give up. Of course, some quit sooner and some stick around a bit longer. But that is why that initial 3-month period is crucial for your long-term success. If people don't see results in that short window of time, they will give up and claim that this business is ineffective or it's too saturated. Humans are just not good with putting in effort for a long period of time. That is why people join a gym in the new year and most quit by the end of February. Why? Because it's hard to put in consistent effort over time. Now, with self-publishing, there are lots of pieces of the puzzle to learn. We have to do all of them to a good standard because if just one piece is wrong, the sales will not come. The puzzle pieces are niche research, keywords, cover design, persuasive descriptions, book interiors, A+ content, marketing, and lots of other pieces. So the longer it takes you to learn how to do all of those pieces effectively, the longer it will take you to start seeing results, and by then, most people have given up. Searching YouTube and Google for all of the pieces of the puzzle is hard work and it's time consuming. I truly believe that if I didn't take an initial course to teach me how to do every step of the self-publishing process in a structured way, I would have given up quickly and never seen the results that I've shown you today. Why do I think that? Because I gave up so quickly with so many other money-making ventures before this. Now, I'm not saying that to influence you to buy my course. I don't mind whose course you buy, just make sure that they're getting results themselves and the course is good, nice feedback from customers, etc. People that fail with this business put in minimal effort by creating very few books, or they are putting in the effort, but the advice that they're following isn't the best, or they haven't put the pieces of the puzzle together correctly. In the self-publishing success strategy, I go in deep about how making tiny improvements across all areas of the self-publishing process can compound and produce huge results. And what that means is, yes, you can probably learn how to do most parts of the process on YouTube, but to an average standard. Average times by average times by average equals average. So your results will be average too, e.g. not many sales. If we do each part better than average, we get better than average results. That's why I've seen success. My standard is higher than most, and I point out countless mistakes that self-publishers are making throughout my course. However, being better than average requires a bit more effort. And so, if you are not someone that wants to put in the effort, my course is not for you. No unrealistic dreams are being sold here. In the run-up to launching the self-publishing success strategy, I've been asked, what makes your course different to others out there? To answer that, I would say that the main thing would be the situation. The difference between me and other people who have courses is the fact that I've been able to achieve these figures alongside a regular job. So yes, there may be other courses out there where the host has achieved more than me, but I think the majority of them don't have a regular job and therefore self-publish full-time. That's amazing for them, but the majority of you do have a full-time job, and so you can't dedicate 8 to 10 hours per day to self-publishing to achieve the same results. So my strategies show you how I got to this amount of royalties while working a regular job. In this course, I have a module on time management and organization. In that module, I show you how I schedule out my whole week in order to maximize productivity, allowing more time to dedicate to self-publishing. Because this business requires a lot of time and effort, especially in the beginning. This is not a push button, instant reward type gig. So anyone that is looking for that, this course is not for you, nor is this business. Being productive and having a clear plan is half the battle. There are so many distractions in our lives that take away our time, such as Netflix, TikTok, and all other social platforms. These distractions are robbing you of your time and a better future. I heard a saying many years ago that really hit me deep, and that was, having a side hustle and putting in extra effort to earn additional income is hard. But you know what else is hard? Working a regular job for the next 10, 20, or 30 years until retirement. I have worked extremely hard for the last 5 years, and now I get to enjoy the fruits of my labor and quit my regular job very shortly. So it does work if you're willing to make some sacrifices. Short-term sacrifices for long-term gain. Coming back to the question, what makes this course different to others? I can't answer that straightforward as I may not have been through the many courses that are out there. Therefore, I can't comment on their quality and knowledge. But if you've been through other courses on how to teach you how to do each step of the publishing process, and you haven't seen any improvement in your results, either the knowledge was bad or the knowledge was good, but you didn't put in the required effort for a long enough period. And only you will know that. I have had messages stating that other courses have been hard to get through and complete. Maybe you've experienced the same thing. So I've made sure that this course is not a death by PowerPoint presentation. I've had the videos edited by a professional to help illustrate the topics I'm speaking about so that it makes the course easier to follow and more engaging. Getting you to the end of my course is important for me because I want you to consume all of my knowledge. You won't get results if you give up a quarter of the way through. If I wanted to give you the bare minimum, this course would have been finished months ago and I would have saved a lot of money in editing costs. It's been a long 5 months to put this all together, but I refused to give up on quality in order to finish it quicker. Other benefits of my course are that the hosting platform is clean, professional, and easy to navigate. Also, because we have lots of members in the community from all around the world, I have subtitles added for 12 languages. Again, helping to make it easier to get through this course for everyone. There are 19 modules and over 80 straight-to-the-point videos teaching you my secrets and strategies that produce real results. Course members gain immediate access to my private Facebook group. There, you will get continued support for life. I may regret that, but yes, I did say life. It will be a place to ask questions when you get stuck, when you need accountability, or for a bit of motivation. I've paid for a bonus module on artificial intelligence, which I've paid for a special guest to present to you. I believe he is the best in the business at using AI to assist self-publishing and bring in more sales. Some people are against artificial intelligence, but it is here to stay and it changes how we make money. So we can either complain about it and get left behind, or use it to our advantage and make more sales. Our special guest covers how to use AI and keep within Amazon's AI guidelines, and how we can ensure that the images produced are unique. That is very important because we want to keep our KDP account safe. Most people struggle with niche research. So as well as giving you 3 different methods on how to do niche research effectively, I've also added a bonus spreadsheet with thousands of potential niches that you can enter. This will save you a lot of time and effort. I also show you how to create low and medium content book interiors on various platforms, but a huge bonus that I decided to add was giving you 30 pre-made book interiors that you can use immediately. This bonus means that you will be able to get a book uploaded to Amazon KDP within a day. All you have to do is to create the cover and fill in the back-end details. There are 30 of these interiors, so that will potentially save you weeks or months of design time. Plus, they are fully customizable, meaning that you can alter them to make them truly unique. I've really tried my best to over-deliver on value, which I hope is clear to see. Now, I know it's hard trying to decide whether to invest in a course or not. You won't know exactly what information is on the inside or if it will actually help you. That's why I've tried to show as many sneak peeks of inside the course as possible to help to give you a bit of an insight. I am overconfident on the value inside this course, so I chose to offer a money-back guarantee if you wish to cancel within 14 days of purchase. I've tried to be as transparent as possible and show more of what's inside than perhaps I should have. So lots of knowledge, strategies, bonuses, and I've made it risk-free financially. Something that you may not know is that I pre-released this course to members of my Amazon Ads group a while ago. Before I show you some feedback from them about this course, I want to make it clear that these lovely people are not beta testers that went through the course for free. They have paid for this course. I can understand that beta testers that have gone through courses for free may provide unrealistic and biased opinions. So here are some of the things that they said. Now, who is this course for? This course is for anyone that isn't seeing the results that they want from self-publishing. This would be the perfect course to teach new self-publishers every part of the process in a structured way. But for those that have been publishing a while and are still not seeing the results they want, this course teaches you how to improve upon each area of the publishing process. It will give you all of the pieces to the puzzle that should increase your sales over time. As crazy as it may seem, it can sometimes only take a few tweaks or improvements that can drastically transform your future. There has to be some reason why I have earned this amount of royalties compared to someone who has earned a tiny fraction of this, even if they know how to do each part of the self-publishing process. And just to be clear, the royalties I've shown you are not from getting lucky off one book or a few books. Here you can see that I have 51 books that have earned more than $1,000 in royalties. This shows that my strategies work and it's not just luck. Now, moving on to who this course is not for. As I've mentioned, this course is not for people who want instant riches for close to no effort. This is a long game and effort is required. Also, this course may not be suitable for high content authors. Although many of the processes are the same compared with low and medium content books, I have never published a high content book, so I can't promise that this course will work for you. But if you want to learn how to create low and medium content books, then please feel free to join. Hopefully by now I've given you enough information for you to make an informed decision. If I have, and you think the course is for you, I have a reward for sticking until the end of this video. Before I reveal that reward, I'm just going to run through what is included one last time so you are completely sure. If you want to learn the knowledge that can increase sales and hopefully transform your future, here is what you will get if you buy this course. You will get immediate access to this course as soon as you've purchased, and within 60 seconds, you can start learning. You get over 80 no fluff, straight to the point videos across 19 different modules. You have lifetime access to this course, so if you ever need to come back and refresh yourself in the future, it will always be there for you. Another bonus is that you gain access into the private Facebook group for members. So if you're feeling lost or unsure about anything, you can get lifetime support in there. If you ask the members of my Amazon Ads group, I'm sure they'll tell you that I'm pretty fast at responding to queries and questions. That bonus is worth a lot of money by itself. Plus, I will continue to post helpful videos as time goes on. I have and always will love doing niche research. I have more potential niches to enter than I have time available to make books for them. I teach you my personal methods for niche research, plus as a bonus, I've made a spreadsheet with thousands of possible niches that you can enter. So no more struggling with where to start and what books to create. I have over-the-shoulder training showing you how to create book covers and book interiors fast, but as a bonus, I have created 30 ready-to-use interiors that you can use. Plus, I show you how to customize them. That bonus in itself will save you months if you think about how long it takes you to create one interior. And by the way, these interiors are not lined journals or basic blank sketchbooks. The AI module presented by a special guest is something that I wanted to add, as it will add another weapon to your self-publishing arsenal. Learning this stuff will give us a massive advantage over our competition, and it means we can create books faster than the normal way. My intention for this course was to over-deliver on value, and hopefully you will agree that I have. Now, it is very hard to put a price on what my knowledge and strategies are worth, but if I can help you earn just 1% of what I've earned in royalties, that would be worth $2,400. Then I have to take into account all of the bonuses on top of that. So I can understand why some people charge $2,000 plus for some courses. But I'm not going to charge you that. I'm not even going to charge you half of that. As a launch price discount and reward, from now until midnight on Sunday, Universal Time, the discounted price for this whole package is only $297. This Monday, the price will then increase to somewhere around the $400 to $500 mark. If you want to secure the discounted price, but you don't have the whole amount right now, I have added the option of split pay over 2 payments. I mentioned earlier that I have 51 books that have brought me royalties over $1,000. If we look at how many books have brought me in royalties above the price of this course, we can see that it is 100 books exactly, which is a lovely coincidence. This means that my strategies can be replicated over and over. So if you're tired of wasting your time for no sales or average results and want to change that, this course can give you the knowledge and strategies to make that a possibility. You can find the link to buy this course in the description, and I will also leave it in the comment section. If you have any questions about anything at all, please feel free to drop me a direct message. And that is it. Thank you so much for giving me your time this evening. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, whatever you're doing. Take care.